Hello guys and welcome to a new devlog video. Today's devlog is a little bit different because it's going to be all about pixel art. So I'm finally on vacation and the other day I was feeling pretty inspired to do some art, so I took my time to do a lot of graphics for the game. So I spent approximately 5 hours only doing pixel art, and I decided to do as much pixel art as I could because you know, when you are in the flow of drawing, then I believe that it's easier to draw new things. So the night before, I had taken a little bit of time to think about what I wanted to draw in advance, so that I had sort of a plan, and I started by creating a ruins tile set. So the game that I'm working on, Quantum Ruins, is based in a jungle where you discover some ruins. So I already had a very basic platform tile set for the jungle, and I was really missing the ruins part. For this first environment that I'm working on, the character is not going to explore any temple, it's not really going inside, so the ruin style set that I'm going with is more of like an exterior ruin style set. So I'm gonna use these tiles in a jungle environment, and something that I'd really like to achieve is to sort of give some hints to the player that there is a temple not far, but you're still not there. So I'm gonna put, you know, a couple of ruins here and there, and so the ruins are gonna lead the player to where the temple is. So with that in mind, I started with a basic tile set. I added inner angles, pillars. Also, I wanted to have some pretty cool variations of the main tile. So what I did is that I created some sort of like random symbols. Don't really mean anything, but kind of give this sort of like mystery vibe to the tile set, I want to say. And after that, I tried creating some columns because I think that they work pretty well in any environment. And also from a gameplay point of view, I want the columns to be a one-way platform, meaning that the character can go through the columns, like in front of the columns, but he can stand on top of the columns. And so he can jump from one column to the other. And this can add some variations to the platforming. And so it can add some variety and can make the level a little bit more interesting. So once I finished the tile set and the little variations, the pillars and the columns, I decided to add a statue, and this was pretty hard for me because I had never drawn a statue before, nor even like on real paper. So I took my time, and I'm pretty happy with what I came with, actually. As you can see here, I have a little statue of this alien-like creature, and these creatures are actually the ones that created the temple. So at some point, I'd like the character to actually meet some of these creatures, because even though the temple is kind of like abandoned and in ruins, there are still some of these creatures alive, hidden in it. Also, I thought it would be really cool to have different variations, so I made 3 of them. And the first one, the creature is only missing an arm. In the second one, it's missing both arms and it only has one eye, which looks a little bit weird, but I think it's interesting. And the last one, it has both arms but no head. And so this way, you know, I can start by putting the statue with no head, so this can give the player the idea that the statue is representing a human, but then at some point you discover the head of the statue and you realize that it's actually not a human, but it's more like an alien sort of creature. So here I'm speeding things up a lot, but this whole ruin style set took me a long time, I want to say, probably 4 hours, and then the rest of the time I spent it improving the tile set that I already had for the jungle. So I mainly updated the colors of the tile set. Something that I really enjoy about Aseprite, if you index the colors in your file, then you have the tools that let you change the hue, saturation, and a lot of different parameters of the colors. And so this way I can control pretty easily without doing much work the tile set. So the original tile set was a little bit too bright, so I lowered the saturation, and also I decided to hue shift towards the blue because I felt that it gave more jungle vibes in my opinion. And then once I fixed the colors, I spent some time working on a small plant, and this was surprisingly harder than I thought it would be. But yeah, in the end I came up with a small plant. I still don't have any bigger plants, but in the future I do plan on adding more plants, more vegetation. So in another pixel art session, I'd like to spend some time working on plants and later variation of the plants. Finally, I decided to add some flowers, and I really like this purple color for the flower because I think that it stands out pretty well in contrast to the green of the grass and the small plant. And I did a couple of variations so that I could have the flowers on the floor but also hanging from the rocks, and so I ended with the flowers. So what do you guys think about the new art for the game? Do you like it? Please leave a comment down below. And I'm sorry for my voice, but I got pretty sick the other day. I'm recovering a little bit, and if you're watching this video, I'm probably not in Europe anymore because I'm going on vacation to South America for 3 weeks. So hopefully there will be content. I'm trying to record some videos in advance and upload them on YouTube, but if not, I hope you guys have a great day. And also, if you want to get more updates about the game, please check out the new Discord server that I opened last week so that we can chat a little bit and you can also share your own game, okay? So have a great day and I'll see you very soon, okay? Bye!